cafe's open doors, all that separates conversations and plates, these late breakfasts we share. Across the street, her cat stares at the shadows on the sunlit steps of her red brick house. All that separates it from them is the window. There is little distinction between her braying hair through the cafe glass and mine. Fire backwards is easy, but says nothing. Her mouth, words, eyes, gestures, veins. The work we put in, the success we achieve. Jane walks by. She asks about Ted. I tell her diabetes is his catchphrase now. The way sugar seeps into the blood makes one worry as one slows. Why traces itself with various activities and choices. Patty Smith's hand rests on her knee. We are all a few giant steps away from what we inherit or what we lose. The boy, the girl, rubber bands scattered on an oil-stained street. Her fingers move as she enunciates what to me is only silence, words without syllable or vowel. A postcard away from me to live. Just a postcard away. The open door between us is as closed as any cloud-covered sun can ever get. A postcard away.
Box poems. Corner box number 1. Untitled. Mottel de Voyager. Please do not trap me in eternity. I am afraid, trembling, walking on the thin rim of a white porcelain universe. I am praying, saying, please do not let me fall. Before my eyes, blue seas. Behind my eyes, sunset. Below and above me is a dark, tender eternity. I am an euphoria, tightrope on memory and myth. I am an actor who never learns how to make flowers. Apollinaire, this will be my first scream if I ever fall. Apollinaire, this will be my last scream if I ever fly away. Apollinaire, and then soon I will find myself sweetly sleeping in a lovely room in Mottel de Voyager, dreaming nothing. Corner box number 2, untitled, La Belle. Sternly open eyes can see anything. Female softness is a vice, someone said. But beauty is always a dream-like child, not to know where to go.
3 for Ted Jones. Ted Jones is 10 Picassos in Timbuktu, says the sand dunes in the Sahara, sensual and soft, are his friends. Refers to that desert as she, carries secrets in his water sack and his passport around his neck. Travels around the world the way most folks travel around the block, has 2 hats in Spain, waiting to be broken in. Says he lost half his LPs in the Niger River, loves black development and sweet potato pie, bird, breton, and caraway. Seems he knows
Cornell Books number 3. So Bowser. When I was a very young girl, I used to admire a man's profile, especially if he had a mustache, just like the one you see in the picture book of 19th century history. And I wish I was one, forgetting that I was born to be a woman. Red, yellow, green, and blue lightness from the light.
He wants desperately to do different things. He stretches out his arms and weaves the leaves. He wants desperately to do different things. He stretches out his arms and the leaves. He's a poet. He puts out his American hands and great grows from their fingertips like the fine hairs of his white beard. He wants to do things differently. He turns gray into lobes of red and always berries. They turn blue for truth. There's a different kind of mobility. Fine hairs at the end of his chin are like wet caps on a window sill. He was born to see things differently. Smoke and shadow or his beard. He draws the leaves in his breast as if they were his children. He expels air and like a water. Born to things differently and to do things differently. He desperately wanted to do different things, to do things differently. He gathers himself in small shadow, in fine gray hair and white seas, falling
Cornell Books number 5. Celestial Navigation by Mottel. A girl touches a crystal glass, softly and tenderly, with her small birds waking up from an eternal sleep, fly above. Sounds of their navigating wings make the shape of a seashell washing ashore to linger on in a dream. Horror books number 6 untitled, How a Butterfly Happened. A conversation, an argument, an exchange of words are conditioned. What noisy creatures they are, they can't stop talking. What busy creatures they are, they can't stop flapping their wings. What a fate to share space with them. What a fate to share space with them. No wonder the artist wanted to have a netted fence between us. No wonder the artist wanted to have a netted fence between us. Thinking separately in their own languages, they both thanked Mr. Cornell for having such a kind and thoughtful idea. Paper parrots, paper butterflies, they are too proud to be nice to each other. But funny, they equally proud of their beautiful coloring. Cornell Books number 7, Object, Hotel Theatrical.
Today the light is
A
so
four-act play
bright.
played mysteriously by marbles, red, green, and blue. Act
When
1,
backward shadow,
Triumph.
the world, memoir, a pair of
Pygmalion thought he won
the funnel
when Aphrodite granted his prayer and danced in joy. But the truth is that nothing and everything necessary to turn its own fate over a hard-minded little girl in the audience is wondering how the angel screams if she likes anything. An old man in the audience is remembering his first love. Cornell Books number 12 entitled Dark Cold America. 1. Where are the birds of latitude? Are they gone?